Super Earth Ministry of Truth, please observe the following patriotic service announcement. Deviations in attention will be considered treason. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey everybody, Big A Games here, coming to you all with another exploit video on a new game I've been playing, Helldivers 2. And man, have I been having a blast. This game is amazing. In this video, we will be going over how to get unlimited super credits and medals, so let's get into it. A little distracted here, but how many do you all wish that these computers actually did something? Moving on. First thing we're going to do here is pull up our menu and take note of our super credits and our medals. So 690 and 16. So we're going to go over here to our Galactic Warboard, and we're going to put it on the easiest difficulty and just select one of the areas. Doesn't really matter, preferably one without a lot of water or foliage. But then we're going to get into our pod, and when we pick our drop location for the first time, it doesn't matter. We're going to go here. And then as far as your loadout goes, you can pick whatever you want. And then if you have a booster for stamina, that's going to be better. So put that on and then just drop right on in. And we get cut into this cinematic drop scene of us getting shot to the planet to bring democracy and justice for Super Earth. So some of you might be wondering, how are we going to exploit these super credits, because they're a paid feature. Actually, Helldivers 2 gives you super credits in the game for free. You just have to find them when you're going about the planet. So most of the time I'll find the super credits inside of these like little containers, and you can't get in by shooting them. You have to throw a grenade or have some sort of an explosive, blow the door off. After the door's been blown off, you can go inside and you'll see the super credits. So go ahead and grab them, but don't spam pick them up, because if you pick things up too fast, sometimes the game will glitch out and it won't register you picking up multiple items on the ground. So now what we're going to want to do is take note to the location where we found the super credits. Most of them are identified with like a gem on the map. So what you're going to want to do is take a picture or a screenshot, and you could do this using your phone's camera and then just mark on it where that area was, or using your computer's snipping tool, which is pretty useful. And that's what I did here. And as you can see, I've already got an X in the direction that we're heading. That's because I've already dropped into this world once and found all the locations on this map that had the super credits and medals. These pods here are pretty easy to find because they're marked with a beam of light. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I am always pressing the wrong button. All right, so we're gonna get our butts back up, and then we're gonna walk over here and grab the thing out of here, which is super credits in this one. Now that we've done that, we're going to force quit our game by using Alt F4 on PC. After you force quit your game, you're gonna wanna boot it back up, which shouldn't take too long. Ugh, and great, another service announcement. Here we go again.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications, all in the name of democracy.
Alright, so now that we've gotten through those service announcements, we pull up our menu and you can see we have more super credits and more medals. 710 and 17 to be exact. And as you can see, the war map still has our same location, so we're just going to load that back up, hop back into our hell pod here. After we've got our feet locked in here, we're going to get the drop location, and we're going to go back to the same spot we were at last time, because we know that there's super credits there because we were just there. Grab some random stuff. Throw this on here. Stamina preferred if you have it. If not, not a big deal. We didn't even encounter any bugs on that run. And we're going to get launched back down to the planet again for democracy, and most importantly, more of those beautiful blue super credits. So as we hurtle through the sky, we contemplate our life's decisions and wonder why we're here, and have we done this before, because it looks awful familiar. All right, now we're back on the ground. Chuck a grenade back at the door, run away. And just like that, we blew the door open for democracy, and we can find ourselves more medals and the super credits. But like I said, be sure not to spam grab them, because if you grab both at the same time, you might not get both of them. Now I'm going to pull back up my map so I know where I'm running. Got it. Going to the right place. And sadly, like I said, this is the only other place on this map that had the super credits. It's completely random for everybody's map. So you might want to just keep checking different worlds until you got one that has multiple super credits, more than just two, maybe like 3 or 4 locations. That way it's more worth your while to load the game. Now the super credits you find will be set to 10 every time, but the medals can be found, I think, in up to quantities of 3. So now we're just gonna Alt F4 again, and I'll see y'all when the game's back up. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the exploit. Pretty simple. Like I said, you're going to just want to find a world, go search it, search all the locations pretty thoroughly, mark those locations so that way you know that the locations have super credits or medals or not. After you've collected all the super credits or medals or not in that said location, what you're going to do is just force quit the game, and then for some reason the game will remember that you've already collected the super credits even though you're turning your game off. And whatever you do, be sure not to exfil, because if you exfil, then it will consider you completed that world, and then you'll have to go find a brand new one to do the whole process all over again of finding the random locations that do and don't have the super credits and medals in them. And the more that you do this, the more accurately you're going to get with your drop location. As you can see, I actually hit the building that time that's right above the first place I found that had super credits and medals in them. Something else I've noticed is these garage doors tend to have the medals and super credits inside them more frequently, but again, it is completely random. But once you've found a world to your liking that doesn't have a lot of foliage or water, it's easy to traverse, there's not a lot of bugs in your way, and you've marked out a path, the more you do it, the faster you're going to get. And I can tell you now that this run takes me about 1.5 to 2 minutes, plus the reset time is about 2 minutes from timing it. So with the 20 super credits and 1 medal that I showed you I can get per run, that equates to about 300 plus super credits and 15 medals per hour. Math. And that's with my bad rates. It can only get better. Alright everybody, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for sticking around and watching till the end, and let me know in the comments what you think. See you in the next one.